Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, we have been discussing here about the case in court that has involved the Inspector General of Police, who is actually in acting capacity, Masengeli, who has been refusing to honor a court order. This case was presided over by Justice Lawrence Mugambi, who later sentenced the IG 6 months in prison. With all this, we learned that during the weekend, the IG of police decided to disarm and withdraw the security details belonging to the judge who presided over a case and later who sentenced him to 6 months in prison. So with that, yesterday, CJ Mother Koome came out in a press briefing to condemn that and again demand for immediate reinstate of the High Court Judge Lawrence Mugambi's security details. In fact, if you listen to Mother Koome, she is somehow calling for a massive protest to demand the reinstatement of Mugambi's security. She's calling for protest. I want us to look into that, but just to thank all of you for the positive response when we came here with a request for a needy student who is actually a Form 4 candidate. She will be sitting for her KCP exam this year. There was a shortage of 10,000 and she had been sent home 2 weeks. She was not in school. So we responded positively and we managed to raise 27,000 Kenyan shillings to take her back to school. I had shared all the details in the first video, but still in this video, I will get to also share this information for those who did not watch the first video to get the information here. So I was in school, I cleared the balance, I talked to the principal, we were with her grandmother, and we also managed to do some shopping for the family. Then we left something small for the grandmother, so that as an upkeep for the family. So the family was so much happy. They were, super excited that they never thought that it is going to be possible. But through you, you were touched with the story and you extended, you stretched your hand to touch the needy family. We are so grateful for that. You even blessed me. Some people were sending money and saying that put this amount, the school fees, and we bless you with this one to continue with a good job. I am so grateful also for the same. And the family was so happy. This is what they had to say.
I'm Valentine Vitago from Budaya Secondary School. I'm in Form 4 and I appreciate you for the good work you have done for me. You have helped me with paying for me with school fees. May God bless you, and I will start that so that I can go to the campus.
Nashukuru vile mmenisaidia mjukuu, vile mmenilipa school fees yote. Nataka aweke bidii sana, akimaliza Form 4 aende college. Asante sana, Mungu ambariki, amwezeshe maradufu.
Now, in the press briefing, this is what Mother Koome shared. We will just read part of this, then we'll give our views on the same. Because we are not here today for the news, but actually to condemn some of these things that are happening. Judicial Service Commission, settlement on intimidation and withdrawal of security detail of Honorable Mr. Justice Lawrence Mugambi. The Judicial Service Commission has convened this press briefing to address a matter of grave concern, an action that not only undermines judicial independence but also threatens the core principle of the rule of law and the constitutionalism in the country. As is now public known, Honorable Mr. Justice Lawrence Mugambi, a judge of High Court, has been presiding over the case of Law Society of Kenya and 3 others versus Inspector General of Police and 4 others. Petition number E436 of 2024. This case was filed in court following allegation of abduction / arrest of 3 individuals, Bob Micheni and Njangi Jamil Longton and Salam Longton on the 19th of August 2024. This led to the filing of petition number, it is there, before the Constitutional and Human Rights Division of the High Court, seeking a court order to compel the authorities to produce the missing individual. Honorable Justice Mugambi presided over the case, issued habeas corpus order directing the immediate and unconstitutional release of the 3 individuals. This order has to date not been complied with. Following this, the court summoned the acting Inspector General of Police, explained the failure to comply with the habeas corpus order despite an extension granted to accommodate the acting Inspector General's availability in court. The summons was ignored. The continued defiance culminated in contempt of court proceeding, where the acting Inspector General was subsequently found in contempt and sentenced on 13 September 2024. Kucha tusome sasa hiyo ya mwisho. This is what they are saying here. No, tuendelee kidogo pale 2024. In the wake of this ruling, a disturbing action was taken by the National Police Service over the weekend. The security details assigned to Honorable Justice Mugambi were disarmed and withdrawn. This deliberate and punitive measure represent a direct assault on judicial independence and affront to the rule of law and a violation of the principle enshrined in our constitution. Wacha tuenda hapo mwisho. It is crucial to remind that judicial independence is not a privilege for judges. It is the cornerstone of justice for all citizens. Judges must be free to make a decision based solely on the law without fear of retribution or interference. Any encroachment on this independence puts our society at risk of descending into lawlessness, where might supersede rights and justice is subverted by individuals. The JKIA calls upon all state actors, particularly the National Police Service, to immediately restore the security of Honorable Justice Lawrence Mugambi and fulfill their constitutional and duty to respect and enforce the decision of the court. Also urge the public and the stakeholders to remain vigilant and defend the sanctity of our constitution and the rule of law. Sasa hapo ndio wanaita public to come in, including defending the central role played by judicial independence in protecting our democracy. We assure Kenyans that the judicial will continue to stand firm in protecting human rights, liberty, and the rule of law. Additionally, JSC strongly condemned this act of intimidation and assures judges, judicial officers, and staff that the independence of the judicial is guaranteed under the Constitution, and the Commission is resoluted in defending it. That is Mother Koome now issuing this statement. By the fact that the police are acting boss, Masengeli gave punitive directive to disarm security details of the judge who made a ruling on his case. It shows how he goes an extent of breaking the law. That is clear intimidation. This kind of action, it makes Masengeli to look awkward. He is embarrassing himself. Retrogressive leadership. It is actually embarrassing him. Inakana kama mtu hakusoma, yet he has his degrees. It is a mockery. Impunity. He has failed. He is not a leader. He is leading in breaking the law. And I think someone might be using IG Masengeli. And Masengeli might not be aware. This might be a trap. Remember, we need to have the new IG. And if Masengeli has involved himself in all this, if there was a chance for him to take over, remember, he must go through vetting in parliament. This issue will be raised, and he might be found unfit to take over that office because of these small issues. That now you are fighting with the judges when you need to protect them. That now we are even refusing to go to court. You can threaten judges by withdrawing their security details. That shows how you are a failure. You are not worth to be in that office. So this alone, it is enough to decline the appointment of Masengeli if Ruto might found it fit to appoint him that position. Because we'll go through vetting. Haya maswali yote yataulizwa, and that's enough to send him home. Now we don't have opposition. They are in the government. Even the Kalonzo, who is now in opposition, he's silent. He should have come out about this issue and even stage a massive protest against the IG of police. Hiyo ndio kuwa vibrant in opposition. But where is he? Judicial has been left helpless. No one coming out strong. Kama CJ Mother Koome has come in a press conference with this statement. Kalonzo should not come in a press conference kama anataka kusema yeye ni opposition. He should call for a protest, a serious one. They have to walk to the office of IG and elsewhere. Waende mpaka kwa Kithure Kindiki. If it's serious, not to issue another statement. It can't help. See now, CJ has been left with no option but to beg Kenyans now to come out and protest about this issue. Hapo ndo tumefika. Opposition in the government, a mongrel of government. Who will defend the public? Remember, it is all about 3 Kenyans who were abducted. Mpaka saizi hawajapatikana, wakaita polisi hawakuenda, IG hajaenda. So it is all about defending Kenyans. Haikuwa kesi ingine, ni hiyo tu. Masengeli has failed in this. I don't know your views, but let us put it in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.